Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now I've got my scissors ready. I've got my TEMU package ready. I've got myself some more moulds. And so I've got some more. Now some people like TEMU and some people don't. It's up to yourself. There is a lot of these companies now from China. And you've got Wish, you've got Amazon, you've got TEMU, you've got Shein. There is One Day Savings. There is so many, so many. And I got some molds from here. They were the cheapest, and I have got some. I'm going to show you this. And the reason some people say, why are you using TEMU? I'm going to show you the reason I'm using TEMU. Not only is it good for price for bulk buying, I got these from Amazon UK. Look at this. Look at this from Amazon. Look how thin this is. This was $12.99 for this set. And look at it. The way I got it sent, and look at the bend there. I'm going to have to put this in hot water. And if it doesn't straighten out, I'm sending it back. The way I got it was folded like this. And this was Amazon UK. And you think, well, if I'm buying it, maybe it came from China, but it was a UK company and not Amazon warehouse. It was a seller on Amazon, and that is the way I got it. And when you open it up, look at the state of it. So I'm going to I'll put that in some hot water, and if it doesn't straight out, I'm sending that back. But it's a really pretty mould though, but it's very thin. These are sun catchers. They've got this part for a hole so that you can make these and hang them out in the garden or in your windows using the resin and the alcohol inks. And I thought that's going to be really easy to make and really pretty. You could even mould it up into a little bowl. There's 3 of them and they all have that hole, and you could actually do the whole thing like this as a little set and put it out in your garden. So I had that in mind to do some things for my family. A lot of my family like gardening. But anyway, so I thought I'm not going to spend any more money on that company, and I'm just going to go to TEMU. That was my choice and that's what I did. So anyway, I got what I've got in here. Half of this was the same price as that sunflower set, and it is cheap. So the first thing I got is this. Now look at that, so pretty. Now I've got my scissors here. Muttley's heard me rummaging around in the bag. I'll take this out. Now if you buy moulds, could you please tell me how you store them? I'm just going to start throwing the bags down on the floor. Now the way this goes, you make that inner mould there, and then that comes completely out, and then you've got this outer one, and then that's the stand. You make the stand up, and when it's ready, it should sit in like this, and that heart will dangle in the middle. Now I'll put a picture up of this, what it looks like. Now you can get this on Amazon as well. You can get it on Amazon. You just go onto Google, type in heart mold, type in epoxy resin heart mold, and lots of different ones will come up. Now what I thought as well is I could even use that inner circle there on its own and make a little mould from that piece as well. So not only does it give you the base, it gives you this inner heart, and that's so that it gets a hole made in the heart. I've got a hole in your heart. And then you've got that one that goes on the outside. And when you take it out of there, it'll slot in when that one's made. And then you could, if you want, once you've made those, flip it. And you can use that. You could use that there. And you can always put something in there to help you get a hole. Or you can drill into resin as well. You can drill resin. And that is so pretty. And I got this because I want to put a picture of my daughter and her partner and Abby in there. But I can have other ones. I can make more. And I could drill holes and I could hang other hearts and put my son and his partner in it and Muttley. You could even do Muttley. But what you can also do with them is when you pour it in the heart, you can put other things inside your resin. And I'm going to have some videos coming quite soon of that. And the one that I did with Sandra's already up. What a laugh I had. I had great fun with my sister. Now, this is a butterfly. I'll take that out of the bag. I don't know whether to keep them and store them in the bag or store... This is a nice thick mould. Epoxy resin butterfly mould. Now, I actually think this is a moth rather than a butterfly, but this is a really sturdy mould. And I think on TEMU, I think this was like just slightly under £5. And they do have a sale on. A lot of these sellers, whether it's TEMU or Shein or Amazon, but Amazon didn't have much of a sale on at all. But a lot of the other companies that do these do. And I'm definitely thinking that this is a moth. But it's got quite a little thin bit in there for making, so I'll need to be careful with that one. It's a thick mould as well. Look how thick that is, but it's still bendy. I'll pop that one back into its bag. Now this one, I think, is a clock. Oh, that's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, wow. I'm glad I said that word clock correctly. Especially when I said that. That's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, get your mouth out of the gutter, Alison. Right, we'll take that out of the bag. That's annoying me, that one. You can always keep this. These bags are quite handy when you cut them open and put them down on your desk as well to catch any resin drips. I'm going to keep that bag. That one's quite a big one. Fold that over. Oh, stop being so noisy. Now, with this, there's no pattern on it. You've got, basically, it's a mould and it's going to make a clock face. Now, there's no numbers. You can put you can even buy resin numbers in moulds and put them in if you want. Or what you can do is over here, you can actually colour it. That is slightly lower than the rim. This part is slightly lower. Maybe it isn't. But anyway, you'll fill this up to here, but you can put things in it. And that part there gives you the hole to put the clock piece in. And do you know something? I don't think I even bought any clock pieces. I'll need to buy a mechanism. But look at that. That is pretty. You can do this as a beach scene. You could do it like a flower drop. There's lots and lots of things you can do. I'll pop that over there. There's lots in here. Now, I've got this as a little coaster. But what it's got in it, if you can see that, there's a little pattern that's going to show up. This is quite a thick mould as well. This is a good quality one. So much better than that one from Amazon. I got one of these from Amazon. Where is it? I got this one, and now it was only one. It is a little bit bigger than that one. But look at the difference in the quality. Look how thick this one is. This one is so much thicker. You can see it's thicker. Maybe not that way, but the quality of that is so much better than... This is quite flimsy. But I'll pop that back in there. So I've got that anyway, and it's got a sunflower sort of pattern on it. This one, this is a bigger size. It's the same. I'm going to put these together because it's a place setting and a cup setting. I mean, you don't need to put a plate on it. Once the pattern comes out, that's really pretty as well. Once the pattern comes out, you can put that on your table and you can put plates and things on, but that's got a really nice pattern and so has that. I'll put those together. I might have the middle, the next one up. Now the next thing I got, I'm just taking these out as they come out of the bag. My sister Sandra loves dragonflies, so I'm going to keep these bags, put them aside. Motley can always play with them. Look at that. Now, this is what this one is supposed to look like. I'll move my camera over. So that's what that one should look like. And after each one I show you, I'll put a picture in after it of what it should look like. But I'll need to get some clock mechanisms for that. That's really pretty. I love frogs. And I got this. I am going to have to find somewhere to save all these in. But look at that. That is a beautiful frog. I've been watching a lady called Pour Your Heart Out. Her channel's called Pour Your Heart Out. She does some amazing, amazing resin work. And I've been watching quite a lot on YouTube. And a lot of them have had a lot of these molds. So I will get ideas and try this out. I've got some beautiful green pigments as well. But that's that. And again, I think this was like £3.95 or something. So, and it's a good sturdy one. And it's got those little parts on it to help hold it. And it's not too thick, so it's not going to take a lot of resin. And I suppose in there you could put an actual dry flower in there. And, oh, there's lots I could put gems in these parts. I need to get some little glass eyes to give them eyes. I'll put that there. Now this one is... Oh, this is a little one. What's this? Oh, I thought these would be bigger. But never mind. You're bound to get some disappointments. These are little angel wings. Oh no, it's not. It's a little heart. So the way this works, it's a little piece of jewellery. And someone has that and someone has that. And then once you've made it, they actually join together to make a full heart like that. So you can make them as key rings, or you can make them as like a necklace. You can have it as a necklace. Pop that there. Now what's next? Search in here. Oh, these are the... I should have another one of those. I should have two of those. Or maybe not. Now, I got this one because this one is really pretty. I've seen this one. I've seen this one on quite a lot of channels being done, and it makes this frog. So I'll throw that down. Motley taking a few of the bags. And I got these little ones. But don't be afraid that if you order anything get these out first. It's noisy. But don't be afraid if you order anything that you can return stuff on Amazon and all the other selling sites. Now, these are little jewellery pieces for making jewellery and earrings. There's a square, a circle. I think that looks more like a shield. There's a little oval. Oh, that's a little sort of, not a heart shape, but it's a nice shape. And one of these. I'll put them to the side. What else have we got? I'll take these out before I talk, they're noisy. Down. Now, it doesn't matter where you buy a lot of your moulds for. A lot of them are made in China anyway. So even some of the UK companies and the USA companies that sell these, a lot of them are made in China. And then they just import them in. But look at this. This is little moon shapes. There is a reindeer. I think must be quite Christmassy. No, maybe not. There's a reindeer that looks like a robin, a flower, a stag. That's a cat, a fairy. I don't know if that's meant to be a dog. And a bird, a little white bird. But that's pretty. 88 pence. That's all it was. I'll pop that aside. Oh, I got a couple of metallic pens. I saw quite a few of the resin pourers using these on the sides when they do their moulds. They use that around the side. And I have seen some of them using it to colour in the raised parts of the mould, because when you put the resin in, it picks the gold up. It's not a wedge one. I thought it had a wedge. The ones I've seen them have been using like a wedge shape. I don't know if I would waste that. So next we have, there's lots in here. This is a pink one. This is a different mould. I wonder why this one's pink. It says it's dishwasher safe. I wonder if this is a cooking one. I can't read it, it's too small. So this is a little heart, and inside it's got two hands locked together like this. Or like this. Like that. It's got two hands. One's going that way and one's going that way, and they're locked together. So I think you can fill the hands up and then wait till it sort of sets and then do the other one. This one's really bendy. We'll give it a try. I'll put that aside. What else got away in here? Oh, I thought this was going to be bigger. This is a snail. I was saying to Sandra that I got a snail, but I actually thought it was going to be big like the frog. It's a little snail. And I thought that'd be quite cool because you can put the resin outside. You can put it outside. So that'd be nice if I did all that metallic-y and shiny with the metallic powders. You can just put a paintbrush in on its shell and do its body a different, maybe a silvery, slimy colour. But that's a good idea. Could try that. I'll pop that there. Is there any other small ones sitting on the top? Right, I got this. This is a larger one. Now, I'm not going to take this out the bag because this is a cutting board. And these are all the rage. With people get these ones and they do the beach scene on it with the sand and the waves. I'm going to try that. Or you can just put flowers and that on it. And like I've said already, the resin that I was using, that I've got, the craft resin, the crystal clear one from craftresin.com, it tells you on that after 21 days it's scratch resistant and heat proof. So then you can use that. You can put like a hot cup of coffee on it and you could use it. I don't know, I think they're more decorative, but you can, I've saw a lot of them buying the wooden ones of these and then decorating them up. But I thought it'd be nice to do one. Could always do a beach scene and send it to my friends in America that live in Florida. Put some big palm trees in and pirate ship and things. Interesting. So what's this? A turtle, I think. A turtle. I think this came in a pack along with a snail and something else. There's more in there. Some of them were a set of 3. Pull that down. And that's got another grid on it to help to keep it stable. Oh, it's an owl. That's the owl. I forgot about ordering that. That is so pretty. Do you know, that would be so nice with some gold and some steampunk items, some cogs and wheels and things in it. So there's an owl. I'll keep going because there's more. Oh, there's a smaller one. Oh, that's a bumblebee. That's a bumblebee. Or is that another moth? It's so pretty. I like that. You put beads in it as well. You can float beads in the resin. Well, hoping that they don't float. Oh, a seahorse. Noisy bags. Look at this. And again, it's got that good support on it. Look at that. Now, on Amazon, I saw this on Amazon, and I think it was like $8.99 on Amazon. But on Temu, and I saw it on Wish, it was like £4.95. A huge difference. And that's what it looks like. I'll be saying, ooh. Now, I've got this. Now, I thought this would have the little rubber pegs in it to make holes. I need to buy some Ziploc bags to keep these in. This is like a little 3D heart. And again, I got these so that I can just, if I've got leftover resin, rather than waste it, I can just pour it into these and make some other items. And again, you can drill them through the resin when it's dry and it's been cured for a few days. You can drill through it and you can make them into pendants, or I can hang them up in strings and put little spinners on them for outside in the garden. All these ideas. What is this? Oh, a lizard. Make sure I don't cut the molds with that. Put that down there. And again, it's got that to help hold it up. Now that's not too thick. I mean, the actual mould itself, it's a good sturdy mould, but it's pliable to be able to get out easy. And I've got little pokey sticks to help me get in to all those little areas. But that's pretty. Right, this one. Oh, I expected that to be bigger. Now, when I saw this, it was It's a tree of life. If you can see that. I don't know if you can see it better on the black. But it's a tree. And it's a coaster. There we go. But again, so many different ideas for it. You can drill little holes in and you can hang them up. It'll be interesting. Now this one is, I expected this to be a bit bigger as well. It's another coaster. And I think it was actually a set because it's a tree with birds on it. But that's pretty. And again, it's something that you could chain them together and hang them up in the windows or outside or even on your wall. I'll pop that aside. What else? I want to keep... Try to see what else is... Squashed them all in. Oh, there's that other frog. Now that's the other frog. I did get 2 frogs. Where's Mr. Frog? Here he is. That's another one of those frogs. Because I really like frogs. And that way I can make 2 at a time. I'll give him one to Sandra. I'll give him one of these to Sandra. So in here... Oops, that's a pop it open one. It's just a coaster set. And again, my gosh, they're dirty. My hands are getting really dirty. So you've got these 4 geodes. This is called a geode, and you just make coasters like this. So you can make coasters out of these. They're quite thin, but they're still not as thin as those ones I paid a lot of money for on Amazon. And I've got... Oh, this one. I thought this would have been slightly bigger, but... This is called Love Hearts. Do you know the sweets, the candies that you've got? It says, kiss me, smile, you, love you. Turn it that way and you can see what it says. Well, maybe you can't. It says, text me now. Come on. When did you would never have got that on Love Hearts before, would you? I mean, Love Hearts are actually round circles. The actual little sweets. Kiss me, it says smile, love you, you, dream big, be mine, hug me. Then that one says me, text me, knots and crosses, well, kisses and cuddles, actually, I think. There's a couple that are just a little pattern and one that says cute. Buy one already done. That's pretty. I like that. Now, I've got this. I've only got one left after this. There's just that one. It's the last bigger one. Now, that's kind of tipped over. Well, that's like the one that I got here. Do you know this one? This one was 89 pence. 89 pence. And this one, from Amazon, was £3.99. £3.99. And this one was like 89 pence. And look at that. They're just about the same size. It's not the same. Is it the same pattern? I'll try to see if it's the same pattern. And look at the huge difference in price. That was £3.99 on Amazon. And that was 89 pence on Temu. It was also 89 pence on Shein as well. And in one day savings, I think it was like 99 pence on one day savings. That's the other shopping channel that I use. And it's the same thickness. And they're made the same. That's not any thicker than that one. But, do you know, I wonder if I've got time to send that one back. Get my £3.99 back. But it is worth shopping around for when you're looking for moulds or any craft items. It is worthwhile shopping around. And the last one, put that bag. I'll keep that bag. I'll throw that away. What have I knocked over? Not my coffee anyway. No. But this one, this is dirty. Must be from inside that bag. Carefully cut this one out. Take that out. Keep all that dirt that's there out the way. Now again, this one has got a stand. And you can use this stand for other things as well. Mix and match it. Oh, look at this. It's almost the same as the other one. Where's the other one? That's away down the bottom. Let's get this other one back. Now, this one is all together and the heart is in the middle. So when you pour it out, once you take it out, you'll have that piece and then that's a separate piece and the tray. And that'll go in, stand on it like that. But this one, where's the tray? That's its tray. That's the tray over that one over there. That's the tray for that one. So with this one, your heart is that. And then you've got this one and you attach it to there. This is a picture of this one. So it's similar but different. But what you can do is you can put a picture if you've got grandchildren and then a picture of mum and dad in there or your grandparents and a picture of yourself in there. I'm going to learn how to put photographs in as well. A wedding photo would be so nice and some maybe little mementos from your wedding. And you make the tray, you fill that up and that'll be empty. It'll basically be like that. And then when that comes out of there, that will sit inside there and make that one. This one is a bit bigger than this one. Well, maybe not. It may actually be about the same. Will that fit into there? I think. Oh, they're the same size. So it won't matter with the base. So the bases are the same size as well. They're made exactly the same, the bases. So they should come out the same size. So it should be able to hang like that. You'll have your heart there and that'll be attached to that drop down. If you know what I mean. These are pretty. I really like these. How much were these? $6.99 I think. And that's an amazing price. On Amazon, I think they were $12.99. They were $12.99 on Amazon. That could maybe possibly be because it's like next day delivery and they add the price into it. Amazon as well, you would think that, oh, it's really cheap. You do get next day delivery in the UK, but half of the time that's added on. Some of that price is added on, but it sits like that and it's really pretty. And might take up a little bit of resin, but to stop it from taking up a lot of resin, you can put things in. Do you know something? If you like crochet, look at this. If you like crochet, or I don't know about knitting right enough, but if it's someday, you could put a picture of your grandmother, or your mother, or your grandfather, any of them that does crochet. You could put a couple of crochet hooks in there. Or even if you've got their favourite crochet hook. I've got a couple of crochet hooks that I know were my mother's. And I got them off one of my sisters. And you could actually just put them in there like that. You can put them in. You can put anything in there that you want to preserve. Doesn't need to be that. You know, you could, is it big enough? It's not big enough to put your own hand in. You could paint over with micro glitter your grandchild's hand and put their little hand in there. Or you can do it with fingerprints. You can put your own fingerprints maybe in there and then fill it with resin. Put some mementos in. Even in the bottom. Oh, there's an idea, look. I could put a couple of crochet hooks in. But there's so much that you can do with these, so many ideas. This is going to keep me busy. It's going to keep my brain functioning as well. So it's all good things. So anyway, thank you very much for giving me some of your time. And a thank you to all the people who've been buying me a cup of coffee via my link underneath, or who've been clicking on that members button. Thank you very much to all the people who are becoming members and helping me to support the channel. Thank you so much for that. And thank you to everyone who subscribes to the channel. It's completely free to subscribe. Just click on that subscribe button. If you've got a Gmail address, that's all you need. You don't get junk mail, you don't get anything like that. You just get if you click on the bell icon, then you'll get notified when I put up another tutorial, and that is completely free as well. So until the next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.